In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on February 17, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like access to our exclusive betting picks where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 15 betting picks a day and more, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Now let's get started. Pittsburgh Penguins versus Toronto Maple Leafs. The Pittsburgh Penguins come into this road contest with an overall record of 31-11-8 through 50 games. The Penguins are first in the Metropolitan Division. On the season, they have found the net 169 times, good for a rank of 4th among NHL teams. Heading into the game, Pittsburgh is the 8th-ranked defensive team, allowing opponents to score at an average rate of 2.54 goals per game. So far, the Penguins have a strength of schedule rating of 32nd in the league. When diving into their opponent-adjusted scoring margin, they come into this game as the 9th-ranked team in the NHL. The Toronto Maple Leafs get set to host the Pittsburgh Penguins with an overall record of 31-12-3. This mark places them 3rd in the Atlantic Division. Through 46 games, the Maple Leafs have scored 167 goals, giving them an average of 3.59. This output gives them a rank of 6th among NHL teams. On defense, Toronto is the 5th-ranked unit, giving up 2.7 goals per contest. So far, the Maple Leafs have played the 18th toughest schedule in the league, and when taking into account Toronto's scoring margin relative to the quality of their competition, they come in with a power ranking of 5th in the NHL. This is going to be a great game between two of the best teams in the NHL. The Maple Leafs are looking to add on a win on their home ice, but the Penguins can find favorable matchups throughout the game. The Penguins should find the back of the net throughout the game with Jake Guentzel, Sidney Crosby, Brian Rust, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating quick shots on the net with great puck movement. The Penguins should also limit the Maple Leafs' offense with Chris Letang, Brian Dumoulin, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing Tristan Jarry to make plenty of easy saves throughout the game. The Pittsburgh Penguins' money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have been led by their offenses, making it easy to think that the upcoming game will be a high-scoring one. However, both the Penguins and the Maple Leafs have talented defensive units that look to step up and control this game. The Maple Leafs should limit the Penguins' offense with Morgan Rielly, Rasmus Sandin, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net. The Penguins, meanwhile, should eliminate and potentially shut out the Maple Leafs' offense with Chris Letang, Brian Dumoulin, John Marino, and the rest of the defensive unit forcing turnovers in the neutral zone and defensive zone alike while Tristan Jarry blanks shots on the net. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Detroit Red Wings versus New York Rangers. A 3-game winning streak takes the New York Rangers to the last contest of their current 5-game homestand, as the Detroit Red Wings are paying a visit following a heavy defeat in Minnesota. The Detroit Red Wings come into this road contest with an overall record of 22-22-6. Through 50 games, the Red Wings are 5th in the Atlantic Division. On the season, they have found the net 144 times, good for a rank of 17th among NHL teams. Heading into the game, Detroit is the 29th-ranked defensive team, allowing opponents to score at an average rate of 3.46 goals per game. So far, the Red Wings have a strength of schedule rating of 28th in the league. When diving into their opponent-adjusted scoring margin, they come into this game as the 26th-ranked team in the NHL. The New York Rangers get set to host the Detroit Red Wings with an overall record of 31-13-4. This mark places them 3rd in the Metropolitan Division. Through 48 games, the Rangers have scored 147 goals, giving them an average of 2.98. This output gives them a rank of 15th among NHL teams. On defense, New York Rangers is the 4th-ranked unit, giving up 2.54 goals per contest. So far, the Rangers have played the 21st toughest schedule in the league, and when taking into account New York Rangers' scoring margin relative to the quality of their competition, They come in with a power ranking of 10th in the NHL. The difference has been on the defensive side of the ice lately, as the Red Wings are allowing 3.6 goals in their last 5 games, while the Rangers are giving up just 1.7 goals in their previous 3 games. The home team has covered in 14 of the previous 20 games between these teams. The New York Rangers money line is our full game side pick. Igor Shesterkin has been one of the best goalies in the entire NHL, so it is difficult to imagine Detroit having a solid offensive game against a tough opponent. Neither offense has been dominant this season, as the Red Wings are scoring 2.84 goals per game, while the Rangers are scoring 2.98 goals. The under is 20-3 in their previous 26 games against one another. This series has been one of the most low-scoring ones out there, with 20 of the last 26 meetings between the Red Wings and the Rangers, as well as 12 of their previous 18 encounters in New York, all delivering just a minimal quantity of snipes. When skating on a 2 days rest, Detroit has also cruised below the said goal mark on a whopping 17 of the past 22 occasions, while 4 of the most recent 5 domestic fixtures of the Blue Shirts have all gone under the total, recording an average of just 4 markers per game. So, do expect no more than 5 tallies buried in their upcoming contest once again. Under the projected total is our full total pick. Washington Capitals versus Philadelphia Flyers. The Washington Capitals face the Philadelphia Flyers, with both teams heading in opposite directions this season. The Capitals have won 27 of their 51 games, while the Flyers have won only 15 of their 48 games this season. Washington is 7th in the Eastern Conference with 63 points and in the playoff picture, while the Flyers are 13th in the East with just 39 points. The Philadelphia Flyers come into this road contest with an overall record of 15-24-9 through 48 games. The Flyers are 7th in the Metropolitan Division. On the season, they have found the net 122 times, good for a rank of 28th among NHL teams. Heading into the game, Philadelphia is the 25th ranked defensive team, allowing opponents to score at an average rate of 3.4 goals per game. So far, the Flyers have a strength of schedule rating of 15th in the league. When diving into their opponent-adjusted scoring margin, they come into this game as the 30th ranked team in the NHL. The Washington Capitals get set to host the Philadelphia Flyers with an overall record of 27-15-9. This mark places them 4th in the Metropolitan Division. Through 51 games, the Capitals have scored 166 goals, giving them an average of 3.22. This output gives them a rank of 8th among NHL teams. On defense, Washington is the 18th ranked unit, giving up 2.75 goals per contest. So far, the Capitals have played the 25th toughest schedule in the league, and when taking into account Washington's scoring margin relative to the quality of their competition, they come in with a power ranking of 12th in the NHL. The Flyers are desperate for a win and look to pull off the upset and provide great odds in the process as home underdogs. The problem is that the Capitals are having a great season and look to overwhelm them on both ends of the ice. The Capitals should find the back of the net throughout the game with Alexander Ovechkin, Tom Wilson, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with quick passes near the net. The Capitals should also limit the Flyers' struggling offense with Nick Jensen, John Carlson, and the rest of the defensive unit forcing turnovers in the neutral zone and defensive zone alike while limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Ilya Samsonov to make plenty of easy saves. The Washington Capital to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Capitals have a great defense that can easily make this game a low-scoring one. However, both teams have stepped up on the offensive zone recently and look to constantly find the back of the net in the upcoming game. The Flyers should create plenty of scoring chances with Cam Atkinson, Claude Giroux, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating quick shots on the net on the odd man rush. The Capitals, meanwhile, should run up the score with Alexander Ovechkin, Tom Wilson, Connor Sheary, and the rest of the forward unit crashing the net on the odd man rush while establishing a strong offensive zone presence, while John Carlson and Dmitry Orlov pick apart the Flyers' struggling defense from the point. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.